do you understand that we are the ones that sinned against God, and we are the ones that introduced sin into the perfect world that God made, and not God?
Yeah, but if he's so all-knowing and all-powerful,
so yeah, you get that. Okay.
Like, if he's all-knowing and all-powerful, why doesn't he change those things?
Well, yeah, you're right. He does have the power, and he said he was going to, and he is going to. If you read the Bible, you know that there comes a time where he destroys the wicked, throws them into a lake of fire, they burn up and turn to ash and cease to exist. He recreates the earth and literally resurrects everybody that's ever existed in the planet that believes in him and trusts in his son and has turned from their sin and, you know, believes in God, resurrects everybody, including those 4-year-olds that died of cancer, and they get a completely new body devoid of the sinful nature, and then they get to live forever, like trillions and trillions of years in heaven. So is it sad that the 4-year-old dies from cancer, which, by the way, was our fault because we're the one that introduced sin into the world? It's sad, yeah, but there's a time and point where God's gonna put sin to rest. You just gotta let that play out. And like I said, I'm a little confused because if you read the Bible, you would know all this.
I mean, well, here's the thing, though. That's great, and I understand that. But at the same time, why is it that God says, "Hey, if you don't follow my exact instructions and you don't do as I say, then I hate you and you're gonna die and burn in hell"? Like, why can't people just exist in their own world where they don't have to believe in that? Like, why is it that he gets to decide that you have to listen to him no matter what?
Well, because God, you'd have to say our government is a cult, and every government in the world is a cult. Because here's the thing, we are run by laws. Our society is literally run by laws, like don't murder your neighbor, don't steal, don't do that. God runs the universe by a law, and we broke that law, and there has to be consequences and punishment for the broken law, like we have today in our society. We have consequences for murderers and rapists and people who steal and stuff, right? Well, God's consequence for breaking his law is death. But here's the thing, you make it sound terrible, and death is terrible. No one wants to die and burn in hell, and you know, there's a simple thing. God literally took the punishment for us on the cross so we could be forgiven. It's as simple as believing in his son and repenting from our evil ways and trusting in him, and we're saved. It's not like he's asking us to do much. He's just simply saying, hey, believe my son died for your sins and took your punishment, and believe in him and trust in him and turn from your wickedness, and we'll be saved. So yeah, there's punishment, and then there's the saving. Here, I know there's punishment for breaking my law, but here's the way out. It's believing in my son. So it's really easy, actually, when you think about it. It's not really that hard.